Hello everyone and welcome to today's weather video. On this update, we are going to talk about a pretty significant winter storm that will be starting over the western mountains, and then moving through the upper plains into the Great Lakes. This storm will pose multiple threats, including severe thunderstorms, freezing rain, and heavy snow. Let's talk about all these threats right after this. We start the clock on Friday morning. The weather will be staying pretty calm overall across the upper plains and Great Lakes, before some moisture forms around Iowa, quickly turning into some freezing rain and sleet as it moves northward into Wisconsin and the Michigan Panhandle on Saturday morning. The main storm will move in from the southwest throughout the day on Saturday, bringing the threat for severe weather across Iowa and surrounding area. This storm system will be moving northeast across the northern plains and Great Lakes, and then it should be all done by Sunday afternoon. Here are the current National Weather Service watches, warnings, and advisories. We can see that we have multiple locations under some winter weather advisories in the purple color, with winter storm watches in that grayish-blue color. A few scattered winter storm warnings can be found in the pink. This storm won't be a huge snowmaker, so only some widespread light to moderate snowfall can be anticipated from the upper plains into the Great Lakes region. Areas in the gray should expect around an inch of snow, with a few inches in the blue color. Totals start getting bigger once you move into the white color and the light purple, where close to or more than 6 inches of snowfall is possible. The heaviest snow will be found in the higher elevations across the mountains in the west. Another threat this storm will bring is freezing rain, so here is my forecast. Anywhere in that light pink shade is roughly where the majority of freezing rain will be, with accumulations between a few hundredths of an inch to about a tenth of an inch. I can't rule out some slightly heavier accumulations in some spots. The darker shade in northern Wisconsin and surrounding area is where nearly all the weather models agree that the bullseye of ice accumulation will be, so be on the lookout for freezing rain accumulations that may cause some tree damage and power outages in some locations. One last threat I want to review in this video is the threat of severe thunderstorms. Here is the outlook for Saturday, March 5th. A marginal risk is in place from about northeastern Kansas into the southern half of Wisconsin, with a slight risk in the yellow color. If we look at the individual threats for this storm, starting with the tornado risk, we can see a 2% risk of tornadoes from northwestern Missouri into southwest Wisconsin, and a 5% risk in the brown color, which covers most of Iowa. The damaging wind threat will be one of the biggest threats, with nearly all of Iowa under a 15% risk of damaging wind, with a 5% risk in the brown color surrounding Iowa. The hail threat is very similar to the wind risk, with most of Iowa under a 15% risk of large hailstones, with a smaller threat across the surrounding area. Severe weather won't end here though. The threat will exist into Sunday, March 6th, with a broad area under a marginal and even a slight risk, stretching from northern Texas into western Tennessee. I'll definitely have more information on this threat on my next video. For now though, that's all for this one. Please make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this update, and I'll see you on the next one.